Welcome to another episode of the Money Don't Sleep podcast. I'm Big Boy Family, your co-host, and I'm with my other co-host,
Tudo. Yuri.
And I want to appreciate everybody for listening to the last pod. You know, this is just the beginning, so, all blessings, we appreciate that. But we back, and we here to talk some more. So, I was looking over everything, and I noticed that Kanye West had posted the Pioneers of Hip Hop. And I wanted to speak on it because obviously I only seen one Southern artist on there, and that was Wayne. And then also, he had people like LL on there and Run DMC and things like that, but he didn't have any of the newer people on there. And I'm going to start off by naming Soulja right off the bat. And then I'm going to give my stats about why Soulja. Because, Soulja was the first internet artist, first artist to teach us how to shoot our own music videos, basically, and uploading to YouTube. Also, he had the LimeWire shit popping, where it was like, yeah, you think you was downloading 50 Cent Get Rich, but then it was Soulja Boy off in his own. So,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I think definitely Soulja Boy should be put on the Pioneer Hip Hop. And that just goes to show you that.
I don't mean to cut you out, but I honestly think Big Soulja, he fuck around to be top 5 of like influential people that has entered into the rap game, and like people didn't like moniker some of the things that he's done. Another person that I'll add to the list, let me check and see who all on the list, but I don't think this person is on the list, but I'll say Chief Keef.
That's a
Chief
good one.
Keef is like very influential. And I remember when he first came out, I ain't gonna lie, Tuck was on that boy. Tough, pause. You know what I'm saying? But Tuck was like really in tune with the wave and the vibe and the shit that Chief Keef had going on. I honestly didn't really fully understand and recognize the full magnitude of it to probably about, I say about 2015. In 2015, that's when I really got to see, like, damn, how many people actually started to take after the things that Chief Keef was doing, whether it was from the dressing, the type of music they was making, the whole Chicago drill wave. Like, that shit took a whole turn by 2015, at least.
Well, Chief Keef is a big one, though. And the reason why Chief Keef is a big one for the simple fact, things that Chief Keef set in place back then are happening right now still. So that's why I think Chief Keef was a good one, because the stuff that's happening right now is still Chief Keef dominant. Everybody has their own section of drill now. It's like New York drill, Bay Area drill, who was it? Chicago drill. I seen somebody post one time.
Nigga, Memphis is drilling right now.
Yeah. I seen somebody post Houston drill, though. I didn't even know Houston had a drill.
I ain't never heard of Houston drill.
I seen somebody said it was Cartel Bo was Houston drill, but then Cartel Bo said that J-Dog is like the originator of that real grimy, like, I guess Houston drill, if you want to call it that.
But that's
it wasn't
drill
back
though?
then,
like,
though.
I ain't never thought to even put goddamn
Houston and
J-Dog
drill
in
together?
a drill conversation?
Well, I guess because J-Dog give you like that, I guess that grimy outlook on the street, and it feels real. Like, it feels real to a person that's not living it. Because, J-Dog's living that.
I ain't gonna lie, J-Dog because most definitely paint a picture. He's vivid with the wordplay.
And I'm not even very big on J-Dog. I know that First 48, hot, hey, that hustling doing your thing, you deserve to swing behind 5%, windows never go down. I say, them songs are classics to me. In Texas, I don't know about everywhere else and how y'all feel, but Texas, that's like, see, that type of shit right there. Okay, we can go back to our Pioneer conversation. That type of shit, like, they didn't mention no Houston artists on there. And I think a lot of Houston artists pioneered a lot of things in hip-hop that's going on right now that should be mentioned.
So if that's the case, then one person that is most definite a pioneer in the music industry in general, we got to go DJ Screw then.
Yeah, you could go
If we
Screw.
gonna do that, think of how many artists got some type of screwed and chopped music. That shit came from Screw. Now, I know they talking about the dude in Florida or whatever all them years back. Now, that's cool. but I ain't never heard anyone do it the way DJ Screw did it and popularized it.
No.
In Texas, we most definitely felt the magnitude. Most definitely.
Because I remember, because I just started listening to Texas music. I know y'all gonna get at me. I just started listening to Texas music till I was like in high school. Like I heard some of it like from my brother and stuff like that, but really getting into it, I didn't get into it till I was in high school. Because I was like on your Eminems, your Jay-Z's, your Kanye West's, I was your Talib Kweli, lyrical miracle type stuff. Yeah, I was on that. And when I finally had got into the Texas music, like Zero was a big one for me. Zero and when they used to in high school, they used to be like, "Oh, you look like Mike Jones." So
Damn.
yeah, with the little do-rags I had on, Mike Jones was a big one for me. I remember that first. Who is Mike Jones? See, like that's a pioneer of rap too, because I remember Lil Uzi Vert mentioning Mike Jones. So
he said
that's
Mike Jones was his
Mike
favorite
Jones.
rapper, I believe, once upon a time.
Michael Jones. So I just feel like a lot of Southern artists don't get mentioned. And I ain't trying to set a Southern divide or nothing, but I just feel like the South still got something to say if we just mention it Lil Wayne, because I feel like a lot of Houston culture is involved in the hip hop game right now, which that means that some of those pioneers should be on there. I know down here we got our own Texas pioneers, like who we put at the top and, who we put at the bottom, things like that, and how we kind of balance them. Because I know Zero is at the top of that list. I know Fat Pat at the top of that list.
Lil Kiki.
Lil Kiki at the top of that list. But I do want to shout out, though, while we on here, we shout out Killer Calleon. He had a nice look from Bun B. Bun B was letting him know that
shout out my dog
he's one of the best. So I definitely want to congratulate that, because, hey, if you're a real lyricist or somebody that really care about the pen, that's really what you're searching for, is to be one of the best. So that's something that, I always took near and dear to my heart, is trying to be the best in it. So I definitely think that being able to realize that you are the best and get recognition as the best, and that's why I think this pioneer thing is good. So I'm going to go back to real quick, because I want to give everybody who Kanye said. So I don't know if this is in order, but Kanye got it as Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Drake, Biggie, Pac, Tupac Shakur, 50 Cent, Eminem, LL Cool J, Run DMC, Nas, Rakim, and Kanye West.
I ain't gonna lie. It's a
good
damn
list,
good list. But I don't mean no type of disrespect by saying this. But you could tell an old nigga made this list by every person that he mentioned on here.
Yeah, it's old nigga.
Because of course, Wayne is my favorite all-time rapper. I don't give a damn who you throwing in the mentions with him. Wayne is gonna always be my answer. You call it bias, you call it whatever you want. Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just what it is. But listen to the names again: Wayne, Jay-Z, Drake, Biggie, Pac, 50, M, LL Cool J,
50.
Run DMC, Nas, Rakim, Kanye. The youngest nigga mentioned on this whole entire list is like 37, 38.
That's Drake.
That's Drake. That's the youngest person mentioned on this list. When we know for a fact that it's people like Big Soulja that has showed everybody in the industry how to do this music stuff. Meaning, bro, it don't matter about having a big budget video. Nigga, we can shoot that bitch outside, standing on top of the air conditioner, bitch.
Man.
We can just be in a house, vacant house. Bitch, Chief Keef was in a vacant house for so long, bitch. I didn't even think the nigga owned furniture, bitch. That's on game.
Hey, I shot a video like that. Like, I shot a video not in a vacant house, but in the house. And then I remember one scene I did, pause. I was like standing in the bathtub. I had like a pea hat on. I was trying to like rap like, yeah, I'm gonna step out the bathtub on some player shit. Pause. It didn't look like that. But but I shot it because I was just like, I need to shoot a video. I just need to shoot a video. Let's shoot the video right now. So that's why I really did that. But when I want to bring it back to the pioneers of hip hop thing, because at the end of the day, Soulja Boy should be on there. You got Lil Wayne on there. You got Drake on there, and I never really got to, or we rather, never really got to go and speak our piece on it. So we can go and just talk about it since we already rolling and flowing the Drake and Kendrick stuff. Let's get some of that stuff out. Okay, so I'm gonna go with how I really felt on the whole thing. So we kicked it off. We'll kick it off like this. So how it kicked off, what we're gonna go with, Like That. All right, so Like That came out.
What is Like That for the listeners that isn't familiar with it?
That's the big three shit. That's the big three.
But whose record is it if they ain't familiar?
It's that Hendrix. It's that Future. I gotta say Future because I know some people don't know this.
Some people ain't got the lingo to drip.
Future, that was his record on. What was that? We Don't Trust You, right? Yeah, We Don't Trust You.
Future and Metro Boomin, We Don't Trust You.
And that record came out, and that kind of kicked off everything. So we know that kicked off everything.
And it's been like a year, I think, since that actually kicked off at this point. Damn near year to date.
I know we should have had a podcast before, right, to really let y'all know, but that way we could just get it off now. So what happened after that? After that, Like That came out. Then I think Drake kept poking at him. He did the I forgot what the first record was, but I remember the second record when he had AI Pac and shit.
Oh, man.
He had the AI Pac and AI Snoop.
That shit was tough.
See, I liked it. People say they ain't like it.
That shit was tough.
It.
I mean, I get that it's not the actual real people
I like that shit.
did it. But shit, even Snoop was fucking with
Drake
it at first.
Came on there. That boy said he was flying at a whole nother altitude like he Howard Hughes. Like he was eating. He was actually saying some shit. I liked it. I know the Pac and Snoop verse, the West Coast didn't like that. And I definitely respect that because I grew up as a Pac fan in a Pac household.
That's a big fact.
Is 66. He passed away now, but he was 66. And the only rap he would listen to was Pac. It had that R&B vibe with it. He wanted to hear like, I heard it's the bomb.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Pac songs of all time.
If he ain't hearing nothing like that, he don't really listen to rap. So it's Pac household. So I could get why the West Coast felt disrespected. But as a beef model, I liked it. I thought it was cool. I had fun with this beef for the simple fact it was the jabs and the entertainment. Okay, so we had that come out. Euphoria. I felt like Euphoria really is one of the best songs in the whole beef. With that beef.
You won't tell no lies about me? I'm gonna tell no truth about you.
Especially when he performed it at the show and he had all the lights and you could see the emotion and the passion in there. That's what I liked about that. So we had Euphoria come out, and I think Drake hit him with Family Matters, right?
Family Matters to me, man, that bit was so tough. When I talk, man, I was jamming that bit every day. I mean, I know he ain't really get to let the record live on, not even a full hour and a half, maybe. By the time he dropped that record, Kendrick had already dropped Meet the Grams, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
The same night.
Yeah. But I think somewhere we missing when he dropped that 616 in L.A. But I didn't really like that record. I ain't gonna lie.
We don't even acknowledge that. If we're gonna be honest, like it don't really damn near. It counts, but it ain't do nothing like that. Like that. Was it Family Ties? That Family Ties record. I honestly think.
Which one?
That was gonna be a smash for Drake. Like that was gonna be a real dent. Family Matters.
Yeah, Family Matters.
It was gonna be a nice little old for Drake. But the simple fact that this nigga Kendrick dropped one right back within like an hour and a half, that killed anything that Drake could have done with that with the Family Matters. Because the nigga did like three. He did like 3 different records in one.
But that was my problem.
And he sliced them. He sliced multiple niggas up. He could have
split them up and dropped a 3-piece on them. Like
that's no. It ain't a could have. That's what he should have.
Yeah, he should have did that because they were all good. They were all fire. So it was like, hey, I got all the ammo, but I felt like Drake was like, shit. My name Drake. Empty the Drake.
He felt like that, but I ain't gonna lie. The whole time he was feeling like that, I feel like the entire time Kendrick was just sitting in the actual studio. Like not at home, nothing. He was already at the studio waiting. So soon as it dropped, And if you really in tune and inclined with this music shit and it comes second nature, like it is with us type vibe, it don't take no time to come up with no record.
Especially when you in that mode.
When you already gassed up and you going against the top nigga in the game, so you know you ain't coming slight.
You going against Bowser.
Man, nigga, you ready.
You don't say Bowser.
Nigga, you strapped off. Fuck, nigga.
Because Drake was Bowser.
Nigga.
You know, Drake. If Kendrick is Mario, Drake is Bowser.
That's a fact.
Big Bowser, because let me tell you something. And here's the crazy part about all this. I know everybody like, oh, Kendrick beat Drake, he defeated him. No, he didn't, because how many Mario games is it? It's a lot of them, right?
That's a fact.
And who all in the game? In every game?
It's me, Mario.
No, but Bowser.
Fuck Bowser.
You got to always go against Bowser. That's Drake. You will never get to skip over Bowser. You think, oh, I beat him in this game.
That's a fact.
And I'm going to tell you why I say that right now. The Nokia shit.
Who's
the
calling
Nokia
my
shit
phone?
hot right now. The Nokia shit on the radio
phone?
and the Nokia shit got the video coming out.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, hold on. Where's we at on it? Family Matters came out. 616 in LA came out. And then Not Like Us came out, right? Yeah, because Not Like Us came out like right after that. Like, bam. Because when the 616 in LA.
I don't even remember that song.
The 616 in LA is the one that had the Ozempic and all the shit on it. It had all the Ozempic stuff. It had the passport.
I don't even.
Remember, he say he
oh,
found the
that's
bag.
the one with the passport and
he
the
found
make
the
back
bag
gloves
in the
and shit.
hotel and all that shit.
Yeah, that shit.
That's the one. He found the bag in the hotel.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had a little alarm and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's because the money don't sleep.
Niggas got iPhones. Shit. Niggas know what that sound like. So it went from that. Okay, Not Like Us drop. Not Like Us is just one of them generational songs.
That was just one of them ones that you.
Yeah.
It don't matter what's going on, where you are in the world. That song, when it come on, even if it's just a beat, that bitch is gonna take over whatever moment, whatever is in its way. That bit, I think of Not Like Us like coronavirus. I think everybody got affected by it at least once.
Yeah.
That's how I look at Not Like Us, because it don't matter if you in China, bitch. You can be anywhere overseas, the U.S., bitch. Little kids is screaming, bitch. Little kids having full-fledged goddamn concerts, reenacting goddamn They Not Like Us from the halftime show, bitch. Little kids.
Going crazy over that record.
Come on, man. This shit
and
crazy.
You know what? And then when he followed it up with his album, you know,
the surprise album at that.
Yeah. I remember I was at work when that shit came out.
Shit, I remember, bitch. I was goddamn doing a little couple of runs and shit. And it popped up on my phone as a It popped up on my phone as like a notification of like a Kendrick something, and then I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, okay, and then Kendrick dropped a little record or something, and then I went to Instagram, and it was like, oh, Kendrick ate on this record, this and that, he was doing this, and I'm like, hold on, bitch, what you talking about, bitch? So then I went and looked.
So it's the one.
Oh, matter of fact, I think what it was the shit with where Kendrick was talking about Wayne on the intro. That popped up. That's what got my attention. I'm like, hold on, bitch, when this happened? And then I looked, and on my YouTube, a notification popped up, and it just kept on having like different little Kendrick songs that would drop. I was like, hold on, bitch. I know this nigga didn't do what I think he did. Because normally I get something like on my Apple Music or something. But this go around, it came from my YouTube. So when I seen that, I said, oh, no. And with us, whenever something new come out that we rocking with or need to check out or feel like the other person need to check out, we're going to instantly send that shit to them. And if it's real important or something that's like super surprising, we going to exclamate that bitch.
Yeah, like, hey, go jam that.
Right now, nigga. That's what that means.
Yeah, we definitely need to, like, definitely go listen to that right now. So, because when it come to Drake, I'm thinking about, because everybody's talking about, like, okay, he can't come back from that or he can't come back from this. And I'm thinking, like, he can, because shit, the Nokia shit dropped. The Nokia shit video, by the way, got shot in IMAX. I don't know what that means, but he got shot at IMAX. I know what IMAX is, but I don't know what that means as far as, like, the hip-hop. Like, is he going to make it to where, like, you can go see the video in IMAX? You can go pay to see it because you got some people that'll go do it too.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you got some people that'll go pay to go watch that.
Like that bitch, the Blair Witch Project or something.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn. Go see that bitch at the Bob Bullock Theater in Austin, Texas, downtown.
Hey, downtown.
I remember going there on a field trip there when I was a youngster.
So, I'm going to give my last remarks on it. When it come to Drake and Kendrick, it was a great battle. Sometimes you got to lose one. Hell, I done lost one. And then as far as my hip-hop pioneers, we said Soulja, we said Chief Keef. I'm going to throw Lil B in there.
That's a fact.
You know, throw the bass god in there.
He is influential.
You know, but I know it's something that I definitely want to touch on that we both do, is smoke. And smoke good weed. The
Pressure
good
pack only, man. You know
what I'm saying? And some of the brands, you know, we want to shout out Turtle Pie.
Turtle Pie, I don't know if y'all have ever consumed the brand Turtle Pie. And no, we're not talking about an actual pie. We talking about the supply that gets you high.
Indeed.
The pressure pack za.
Indeed. What that boy said on Stomp the Yard? Indeed.
What? Just name something off of the Turtle Pie brand that was off the flap.
Newspaper. Sunday newspaper.
Yeah, I got that right here.
Giant Fuyu.
Hey, bitch, listen, that Giant Fuyu?
Fuyu.
Hey, in that little orange package, hey, that bit right there, hitting for some.
You know what I'm saying? Fuyu.
That's a fact.
And then Rasta Rob.
Yeah, shout out Rasta Rob. He made the
movie.
The Surf's Up movie and the Surf's Up magazine.
But the movie was the best.
The movie had more gas potent
and the Blue Bonnet niggas too.
Blue Bonnet, I ain't gonna lie. Blue Bonnet, they be handling their business.
Shout out Airheads and Blue Bonnet and Real Candies.
That's a fact. Blue Bonnet got damn good product. What was that last one that I was on that Blue Bonnet? I think Blue Bonnet might have made that Fast and the Furious one too. And that Fast and the Furious in the pink car.
That Fast and the
in
Furious.
In the pink car though, cause they had different colors. They had red, blue, I think purple and pink. But that pink one, oh Lord, that's a big fact. That was the one.
So we always go shout out Deep Eddies, because we looking for a sponsorship. Shout out Tito's, Austin, Texas. This is Austin, Texas podcast. They are Austin, Texas brand. And you know Austin and Austin's gonna stick together. You know what I'm saying? It's Austin.
That's a big fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's the city. Running the city like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Gotta run the city like, yo. You know, I was thinking, because I really want to have my own strain, like the Money Don't Sleep strain. I think that'll be cool to have. But I like, you know, you be talking about like, oh, you gotta do all this to grow it. But shit, it be niggas just randomly growing shit sometimes.
It is, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you want to do it the right way, the real business way, with the bags, all of that, I've heard multiple different price ranges. I guess it really depends on the grower that you're trying to rock with, you know, like the potency of it and all of that. But I've heard some, I think, as low as 20 bands, 20,000. And I've heard as high as 50,000 wow to get your own specific strand, like, you know, like design designated for you, how you want it type vibe. Like I said, with the branding that comes along with it, like the packaging and all of that. But yeah,
well, hey, reach out if you a grower too. Like, let's do something. Let's do some business.
Let's do some collab, man.
Strain. Reach out.
Come on now, listen to the name itself, man. Money don't
sleep. The strain.
Come on, man. We already got lots of designs, everything, man. We can really collab and do something. Matter of fact, speaking of, anybody that's trying to do some type of business with Money Don't Sleep, y'all hear the name, y'all see what we got going on, y'all hear what we got going on. Man, do some collabs, man. Link up. You know what I'm saying? We all for it, as long as it's positive and ain't on no bull crap. We don't like bad business. We don't like bad vibes.
Yeah, we just chilling, like we just chilling. We having fun. This the Money Don't Sleep podcast. But I do want to introduce something, which is gonna be this a new segment. I feel like it's gonna happen every week, and that's just because, you know, he more of a shoe nigga than I am. I buy the shoes that he usually tell a nigga like,
man,
yeah, get
that.
them. Nigga, get them or something, you know. So I do that type of shit. So this is gonna be his segment where he tell us about the new shoes that's coming out, and he could also tell us his favorite shoes and what shoes he think we should go get. You know, so what you got for us, man?
Well, this week, one shoe that they got dropping that I think is fire, personally, is, I guess they say the Air Max 1 Big Head Origins.
Let me see.
Now, what the Big Head Origins is basically Donkey Kong. But if you know anything about Donkey Kong, then you know a little something then. But anyway, Air Max 1 got their own version of Donkey Kongs dropping. And when I tell you them bitches off the flap, like from the colorway, the details is just crazy. The little brownish colorway, it's like nubuck material. That shit is like, you know, like the color of Donkey Kong. The whole thing is themed around him, so it got like that goldish yellow colorway on it as well. That like symbolizes like the color of like the barrels and the coins and shit like that. The Nike check on it, like the main Nike check on it is red with the yellowish gold trimming on it. God, isn't it tripping? Anyway, got the reddish, like the goldish, yellowish trimming on it. But the Nike check is shaped like the letters from the word Donkey Kong. So if you know what the letters look like, had kind of got like the little ridges shape, kind of. Yeah, that's fire. Got that. The inside of it got coins, like pictures of the coins that's inside of the game. And if you take the insole out towards the toe box, them bitches got the goddamn banana peels that you ride and slide on and shit. And all the different little old things. Yeah, they got that fire. Yeah, that's off the flap. So them is supposed to be dropping this week, you know what I'm saying? So if you really into your sneaker game and if you got some extra funds to cop it, I make sure to, you know what I'm saying, try to get that if I was you. A couple of other things, man, or a couple of other kicks, rather. Cool Grade 9s just dropped recently, man. I missed them, but I damn sure want to get a pair of them because them is so neutral, so cool.
I lost a raffle for them, too, so.
Man, dog.
I lost a lot of raffles in my day.
Another pair of shoes that's coming out that's super off the flap is the Jordan 4, the Retro 4, with the Nike SB, the navy blue ones. So they all white with the navy blue.
Oh, so they Jordan 4 SB.
Yeah, they Jordan 4 SB collab. So on the back, so on the very back tab, it got the Nike symbol like they be putting on the foes, which whenever a Jordan got the Nike symbol and the word Nike written on it at the same time, that's a throwback.
But
that's
what that means.
That's an OG.
Though? But what make it SB? Can you ride skateboards with these hoes? Like, is this why it's SB, or we just throwing SB on there just for like the look? Like, ooh, this whole SB. Or it's just like the skateboard.
Honestly, I think
like, can skateboard niggas ride on this?
I'll say I wouldn't recommend it. See, but I'm not saying that it's wrong to do. I just know that the brand SB, when people see the brand Nike SB, they just do low.
That's my only
it's
problem
like a sneaker
with
thing. It's like
some of his shoes
crazy.
ain't functional. Some of his shoes ain't Don't get me wrong. You know,
They're
got
not multifunctional.
They functional for fashion. That's
I was about to say, well, one thing, people rock them for fashion, but in all honesty, what people always got to remember, because it's like people like my mama or just certain people be like, oh, Jordans make my feet hurt and make me feel like I'm marching and all this shit. I be having to really school them and let them, like, kind of remind them, you know, this is a basketball shoe, though, right? Like, it's not a walking shoe. It's not a running shoe. It's not a training shoe. This is actually for people to hoop on a basketball court in. So just keep that type of stuff in mind. But at the moment, that's all we're going to talk about for the shoe segment, you know, because every week it's always new kicks coming out that's dropping, you know what I'm saying? But I know those that I just mentioned are like cool, hot topics, like hot picks that people really got their eyes on. Like, man, you get your hands on a pair of them, then you talking a little turkey, you know what I'm saying? Because those are not items that everybody are able to get. Those are not general released items.
And you know what? Speaking of hot picks, I want to give a shout out to Prize Picks. You can go on there and place your picks, and hey, you could probably win something. So, we definitely want to give a shout out to Prize Picks, and we talking about hot picks and hot topics.
Shout out to Prize Picks. I'm gonna cut you off. Shout out to Prize Picks, man. But I'll tell you one thing, boy. Sometimes it's hard as hell to win on there, boy.
Hey.
Boy, I'm talking about how the hell I bet 20 and only win $8. I don't understand it, brother.
Okay, it said all together I won 243, so I ain't won a lot. But I ain't get 243 at one time though. But it said I won some. But I ain't never hit for like 2,000. I ain't never hit for like 20 bands.
I ain't never hit nothing. Nigga, I ain't never hit nothing over $8 that bit. Not me, never.
I see you making the wrong picks.
But see, this be my thing when I do that, though. I think you can normally pick like 3 or like 5 or something. I always try to max out and do like 5. But you got to get a certain amount right in order to really get at least a nice amount of that you was betting. And it's always like one nigga that fuck up the whole parlay. God damn.
Yeah, it
It's
always is.
one nigga.
But you know what them players say? They don't care nothing about your damn parlay.
Nigga, y'all better.
He said he don't care about your parlay. They out there
what
hooping.
that nigga say, nigga, it's gonna be chitty, bang, bang.
They out there hooping, doing their job.
Fuck out of here. I ain't trying to dry lose bread on you. I thought you was 5.
Yeah, but they out there hooping
You
and
ain't
doing
5.
their job. They not worried about your parlay. But
Nah, nigga, what I'm gonna tell them? Never said, nigga, you're not Charles Barkley. You're just somebody that looks like him.
We gone. You know what? Earlier, right? I was talking to you. I was going to pick up the kids or whatever, and I had left next Friday playing on my laptop because for some reason my laptop be making it hard for me to log back in when I'm trying to record and all that. But anyways, man, I was sitting there watching next Friday like I ain't never seen it. Like I was just laughing or whatever.
Man, I love that movie, boy.
Yeah, Michael Blackson walking in doing the John Blake shit, you know what I'm saying?
Bitch ass nigga. You like the player headed so many bullshit.
Say, I was just dying laughing. I'm just sitting back dying. I'm like, damn. I'm acting like I ain't never seen. I even rolled up my blunt. I didn't got locked in by then. Now I'm just watching it. Watching it with where he was like, I'm your Uncle Elroy. I don't give a damn how you get in mine. As long as you let me
hit it first.
Yeah.
Gang.
That part where he hit the blunt and then he fell over. He said, it's the bomb beat. Nigga, I was rolling. I said, damn, I'm acting like I ain't never seen this movie.
Me and my sugar, you gonna get
I've
rid
been
of
getting back into watching older movies. I told you I was watching Rush Hour another day. I thought that shit was funny as hell too.
No, hold on. You gotta be specific. Wasn't Rush Hour?
Oh yeah.
Because I told you that the other day. You can't just say it was Rush Hour. Okay.
Rush Hour 2.
Because it is a big difference.
That's the best one.
Exactly. It's a big difference. But why do you think 2 is better than 1?
I think that just the comedy was better and the right comedic timing, as they say, like hit perfectly. Like all that shit hit perfectly. Even from when they was with the masseuse, or when he went up to that nigga, he said, he was like, I'm Lee's new muscle. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, like it hit perfectly.
I think because they had more chemistry then.
Yeah.
More chemistry was built up, so now they know how to just like freestyle and just go crazy with it. Because Chris Tucker, that nigga was really crazy in that too. 2 was the best one.
He was like, you Lee's American friend? He was like, nah, I'm Lee's new muscle. But
like, nigga, don't try to little bro me.
Nah, but then by then, when them triads got up on his ass, he was trying to buy him a new laptop. So yeah, he was like, hey, can I buy you a new laptop? So he was already on that. So that's just some of the stuff that really I just be sitting back and just kind of like reminiscing over like old stuff, old movies. Because speaking of reminiscing, I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. So it was like 2013, right? I did this project called Revolution 40 AM, and it's about these two slaves that kind of like really time travel. So me and my cousin actually did this, by the way. Me and my cousin, we had this crazy idea about doing it. And I don't want to say time travel so it can sound like cliche, but it was more like living modern day slavery and living slavery back in the day. So it was basically going like, okay, well, we starting off, I want to say this was around Trayvon Martin's passing, and we basically, on my verse, I'm living like Trayvon Martin on there, and then on my cousin verse, he's explaining, saying, like, what you know about colors and explaining the modern day slavery. But then we go into other tracks where we two slaves on a slave plantation trying to overthrow the master. And then we go into where we end up meeting these girls. And then we get told
Cajun,
on.
by the way, Cajun.
Cajun, yeah. We get told on.
When you hear Cajun,
by the house niggas.
We're talking about Caucasian.
And we get told on by the house niggas after that. And then after that, we end up basically getting killed because the house niggas told on us. So it's like really like a movie. Like that shit like a movie, but it's some shit we did back then. That was some experimental project shit. But I was like, I wonder if I uploaded, well, they did not upload, but they didn't. So y'all want to take some time out to go listen to it. I just wanted to give you a quick explanation about it. So for the people that do listen to the Big Boy Phantom music, y'all go on there, y'all like, what the hell is this? This is different, I want to make sure that, hey, it was some experimental shit I did back then. And, was kind of thinking I was, I guess what you want to quote unquote call it, moving the needle at that time. But I mean, it really just went on deaf ears. But I figured, hey, put it out, get the streaming, get the residuals, like
man,
Chris
go
Brown
check
say.
out the project, man.
Yeah, for real. Go check out the project. It's out. By the time this come out, it's out. It was out tonight. So you just cue that up, slice that up, chop that how you want.
Man, my nigga Cat Slaughter, man, that nigga said one of them hot ass bars on that bit. I ain't gonna cat. A nigga had me like, hey boy, that nigga talk that talk now.
Shout out to Cat.
I want you to say it the right way, cause I don't want to misquote.
Man, he said with a lot of little pretty white girls that's singing. Oh, how we love to see a nigga that's swinging.
Oh,
that's
come
from
on,
the Cat.
And we ain't talking about swinging in no car. We ain't talking about swinging on nobody.
Because I want to say this with the Cat.
We talking about something that's swinging on the body.
Because I'm going to say this with the Cat. Me and the Cat, when we did that project, when I say we was like fused together on some Captain Planet, Dragon Ball Z, for y'all that watch Dragon Ball Z, Go Tanks, we was like on that. Like the ideas we was coming up with, like going back and forth on, I don't even know how we was coming up with this shit back then, especially about this topic. I don't even know how we was doing that shit. But we came up with that shit. It was an amazing project, and I feel like it just needed to be heard. And I'm happy for him. Because I definitely know that he be wanting his shit to get heard, I know he be sitting back like, shit, some of my shit I want to get heard. And I'm like, hey, we put this shit out.
We dropping this shit, man.
Yeah, we dropping this shit. Anything else, I still got his album with his dad talking on it. I still got that album. I'll drop it. But that one I ain't going to drop until I get his blessing because he might not want certain stuff out like that. So
man, I'm dropping it then. Nigga, tell that nigga I'm dropping it. Matter of fact, you ain't gotta tell him nothing after he hear this. He know I'm dropping it.
He late.
Nigga, it's coming within 3 weeks.
Publishing on that shit.
It's coming within 3 weeks, nigga.
Then we gonna go into the segment of health is wealth. I've been on a health journey myself for a minute. I lost weight. Then gain weight back. So it's like I'm working on that. Like, it's really more discipline about what you eat, really, because you could really just like the weighing up the broccoli and shit like that. Like, that's what I be doing, like weighing up proteins and.
What do you mean? For those that don't
scale,
know, okay.
On the food
to
scale.
like break that down to people that don't know what that is or how to go about doing that. Yeah, and what type of methods do you do?
So for me, I say like do this on a typical day when I don't go overboard and fuck up. It'll be like, okay, I wake up, I go for a walk, I'm coming back, I'm lifting weights automatically, pumping iron. Then I'm tracking my calories on what I eat on a food scale, and I'm using my Fitness Pal. So I'm on there. I'm looking like, okay, well, bacon is 80 calories. I want 2 strips. 160. Bam. Oatmeal 170. Like the packet of oatmeal with the protein in it 170. I'm getting some toast, 40 calories, keto toast. I might put eggs with it, I might not, it just depends. But it's really doing shit like that and working out with it and then combining it. And then if you're doing that like on a weekly basis, like daily though, like daily, weekly, kind of.
What's a good, I don't mean to cut you off, but what's a good number for calories per day? Like what?
Oh, that depends on your TDEE calculator. So everybody's body different. So it really just depends on your weight, your height. Because you might be somebody that if you're trying to stay at a certain size, you can eat them calories and lift them weights, and you'll stay swole like that. You know what I'm saying? It's people that swole that have to eat like 3,000 calories if they want to stay like swole. But then you got, I think of that shit like Dragon Ball Z. For the people that watch Dragon Ball Z, like how they used to get super bulky, but then they was like, no, we don't want to be super bulky. We want to have speed still, but still have power. We don't just want to have power. We want to have speed and power. So you got to find your balance of speed and power.
Yeah.
Because it was at one point I was so strict with this shit. Everybody fall off, so I ain't going to sugarcoat how I fell off, but like, I'm talking about I had it to where like I was so locked in. I was down like at least 281, 270 like that.
Fuck, nigga thought he was Brock Lesnar.
Hey, I was going crazy at that time. Before I got injured, I was going crazy. I'm talking about, really in there, athletic, ready to do something. But, you just got to get back to that because, it's just about taking time out the day too. You got the kids and everything, the wife. So it's like you gotta take time out of my day to really lock in, but that ain't an excuse, but still to like lock in on that shit. So that's what it's really about, is locking in and keeping your consistency, just like with anything in life. It's locking in and keeping the consistency, just like with this podcast. Locking in and keeping the consistency on keeping it going. That's why we back here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why we back here for
Yuri.
God damn. You know what I'm saying? Rose into.
And I guess the next segment we're gonna get into is one thing about ourselves people don't know.
Okay, what you going? You going first? You want me to go?
I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, mine's simple. Okay, what's it called? Is it Bath and Body Works? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, Bath and Body Works, straight up. Went up in there, right? Wife took me up in there. I was buying lotions and shit like that. And colognes up in there. Ben, she put me on them 3-wick candles. That's the best thing ever. I buy 3-wick candles when they go on sale. Everything. Mahogany teak wood. I got the Disney collection. I got a couple other ones. I got one that smell like a sugar cookie. I got one Moana. I got a Moana candle. That one fire. I got a jasmine candle from Aladdin. I said to mahogany tea. That matter of fact, it's burning right now. Mahogany teak wood in the back. Plug me in. Plug me in.
Plug. That's a fact.
What else I get? Oh, eucalyptus mint. Got that too. Eucalyptus mint. You know what I'm saying? Eucalyptus mint. Got that too.
God damn.
All the names. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and we re-up on them.
Hey man, shout out to Bath and Body Works. Y'all need to sponsor us as well, man.
Yeah, let's get a candle package.
Yeah, exactly, man. Send us a care package or something. It ain't gotta be much right now. You know what I'm saying? But just send us a little care package. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me, brother?
Yeah, he gotta purchase the candle first. Them candles like $26.
Man, I said send us a care package, man. We already done bought some at this point. Shit.
You gotta start at the bottom first.
We did. How many you bought?
No, you gotta go buy some too. You gotta support support.
Okay, now I'm supporting by burning it while we doing this podcast here. That's support,
Nah,
bitch. And I didn't name
You
drop.
see,
Well,
nigga,
you
ain't
didn't name
supporting.
drop for the Frito-Lay, man.
Yeah,
we need a care package.
Because they providing the smells.
Hey, care package,
that's a
bitch. It
vibe.
can be a small candle.
No. See, we only fuck with 3 weeks. That's the
It
problem.
couldn't be.
It's like a gang when you come to Bath Body Works. Real talk. It is like a gang because you got 1 wick people, and then you got 3 wick people. Boss life. 3 wick people is the boss life of the candle game. Boss life. I'm talking about when you go up in there. We ain't even looking at 1 wick. What we looking at 1 wick for?
Now, what's the price range for the people just in case they want to go?
Let's say 1 wig might be like $7, $6 maybe. Big 3 wick, if you ain't getting them on sale, big $26.
Damn.
Yeah. Big, but see, me.
You talking to a 26?
Nah, but see, me, I get them when they on sale, though. Boom,
hey,
$11.
You know, hey,
I
listen,
got 5
I
of them.
love a sale, bitch.
I got 5 of them for $11 a piece. So I paid $50, but I got 5 of them, though.
Yeah, that's a good deal, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Only
a damn
get them
good
when they
deal.
on sale.
Cause like, what's the size of them? I know they don't go by ounces because it's not a liquid.
Shit, I don't know, nigga. 3 wig big. Shit, 3 wig big, nigga. Boss life, nigga know. Hey, people know on the podcast, listen to the pod, they know 3 wig. Boss life. If you a candle person, you know. I don't care if you get it from H-E-B, Kroger's, what's that called? Publix, King Super, Albertsons, Iroward,
Randall's.
Yeah, I'm going off on them. What's another one? Trader Joe.
That's a fact.
Aldi.
Bit
3 wig. Yeah, they know it.
Hobby Lobby, Michael.
All right, so what's your one thing then?
Okay, one thing that about myself that I don't think people know is I really, really enjoy cooking. I really enjoy cooking. I enjoy cooking so much. I remember once upon a time in my life, I actually wanted to go to school for culinary arts. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with the actual cook and the bake. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't know how to bake. I'll tell you that now. It sounds crazy, but it is a possible and such thing as fucking up a cake or fucking up cupcakes or brownies. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain things and certain little old tactics and stuff. You know what I'm saying? How to do it. It's another thing. Like I know someone that's like a chef, a personal chef, and I'm asking them questions and stuff. Still, like, man, how do you? Because they talking about like making lasagna and noodles and stuff from scratch, like preparing your own noodles. I'm like, damn, like, how do you do that? Because I'm really in tune with that. Like, it's cool to go to H-E-B or your local grocery store or whatever and get your little oven ready to boil or whatever kind you go with. And by the way, the ones that say already oven ready, no need to boil, bitch, I boil them anyway. Because I don't want no hard-ass noodles on my goddamn lasagna. That's just me personal. But, personally, I mean. But yeah, man, I love cooking. I love different type of dishes. What's one of my favorite dishes?
Wait. How you boiling some shit that say don't boil, though?
Hey, listen.
It gave you the instruction
to
not boil.
Now listen.
And then you like, you know what?
You listen.
Boil them hoes
You
anyway.
right. It did say don't boil them. Yeah. But if you take them out and you feel the texture of them, fuck, nigga, you gonna want to boil them.
But I think that's what you. I think that's why you just lay them down, and then I think you're supposed to cook like that.
And I'm sorry to sound this way, and no, I'm not racist. It's just everyone have their own specific ways of doing things in life. But to me, that's a Caucasian
not
thing.
Reading instructions.
That's a Caucasian thing.
That's why then just buy the ones that ain't like that. Then.
Now listen,
just buy the
I
regular,
do buy the regular ones, but just like I know, sometimes fuck niggas don't stock stuff up when it's supposed to be, or it's only one box or something that's right there, and then you look at them like the noodles or something to be like broke up already, or the box will be like a nigga.
Wait, okay, then what brand you getting?
A-Town stomp
that
on that
matters.
bitch.
What brand you getting in? That matters.
Nigga, every time H-E-B brand.
Okay.
Nigga,
I'm glad you just said that.
country
Okay.
fail.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
Time.
Everything you said everything H-E-B, but if H-E-B ain't got the noodles, I'm going Barillo.
I was about to say the one with the B.
Yeah.
That's red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I think it's called Barillo. I'm going Barillo though.
Something.
I'm going Barillo. Matter of fact, that's it'll design today. That's the one I'm going.
Nigga,
so,
Barillo,
I skip out on H-E-B.
Barrel, Lakers and 5.
Yeah.
Nigga, shit. Nigga.
Somebody said
Barrel, Duracell, Smoking Whale. Nigga,
Man,
Lakers and 5.
Somebody had said a good one. I can't remember what it was. Because I said the Coco Jones one. But somebody had a good one. No, hold up. He said, dog, you gonna think this one funny as hell. Y'all, when I get it out, y'all gonna think it's funny as hell. I think he said, pay-per-view, K-view, Big U, or something like that. Nigga said something about Big U. Now, I just came in with my own with the K-view, because, that's more Texas shit. But he said something like, K-View, Big U. Boy, I died laughing when he said the Big U shit. I was like, oh, man.
Since we talking about Big U, we might as well dive into it right now.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff wild. And, I'm not really into that
Big
shit
U
like
allegations. So, for those that don't know, catch them up a little bit on some of the things that's going on with Big U's name being mentioned.
Oh, his name was being mentioned for a lot of, extortions type stuff. And really, a lot of stuff I don't understand. I'm reading it kind of like y'all is, because I ain't in the game like that to really know what's going on. I'm more looking at it like, damn, he extorting Big Shaq or something like that, or that's just what.
That's just crazy.
That's just what the report's saying. So I really just looking at it like because I always wonder, do stars know how regular people look at it? Because me, I consider myself regular. I mean, I ain't famous and shit. But I look at it like, I wonder if how they look at it, like how regular people live. Because me, I'm just reading it. So I'm like, damn. And it's like water cooler talk. So I know it's people at the water cooler like, damn, with this guy named Big U, they said he might extorted Shaq or extorted Adrian Brown or these different names and stuff. And it's like, these people still have to live regular lives too. So I kind of feel for that. I really kind of feel for that, because they got to live regular lives still while they being reported on. And that's like the hot thing. Like, yeah, we got to report on them. We got to, get the information out on them. And it's kind of like, well, they still got to go in their house at night, go to sleep, think about God damn.
Man, they think Big U has something to do with goddamn Nipsey Hussle getting unalived.
Oh, no.
Now I didn't want to come out and say it like that, but bitch, speed it up. Then get to the juicy part, bitch. They talking about this nigga then goddamn tried to, well, not try, but had something to do. Allegedly, most definitely allegedly.
Yeah, stop allegedly.
Had something to do with the passing of Nipsey. Now that alone is crazy. What else, man? This nigga done said, another iconic thing, I guess, Debo from the movie Friday, Tiny Lester, rest in peace, said that he monikered how he was acting and stuff in the movie after Big U. Like, with how he was doing all the extortion and stuff in real life, allegedly.
When somebody say they seen Big U, how Debo hit that nigga in that Friday, they say Big U do the same shit.
Knock a nigga across the street?
They say that scene is basically like historic. Nigga, that
in the hood.
In the hood.
Streets.
We seen him. Drop him. Nigga, boom, dropped him.
I heard you left Lil Homie on stuck.
Dropped him.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So that was one story I heard that was big like that. Oh, you know what though too? What they said? Pooh Shiesty is at a halfway house. NBA Youngboy, I think, is at a halfway house.
So Freedom Boys, man, we most definitely don't like hearing about any black kings being locked up at any point in time.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all free.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to hear the music, so whatever the music sound like, I'm with it.
That's a fact. Man, how do y'all feel about 50, I guess, somewhat trying to extort Big Meech and the whole Rick Ross situation.
You calling that shit extortion?
Yeah, it is extortion because he's calling him a snitch.
Well.
And he is trying to diminish his character. So that is extortion. he got the man goddamn show canceled.
No, he get a canceled season 3 from the drop.
No, not that. I'm talking about the Big Meech benefit concert. Remember, that got canceled.
Man, that was just a concert. That's all good. That was just a concert.
It is
They
what
need
it
to do
is.
that anyway.
Oh, and then Lil Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that
Lil Ghost
Ghost.
flexed on him.
Lil Ghost flexed on him real talk.
Lil 50.
You know what I'm saying?
I wonder what would the dude from
Michael
Raising
Rainey
Canaan.
Jr., man.
I wonder what the dude from Raising Canaan would say. He'd be like, just like 50. I don't even want you to talk to me no more.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't need you all famous, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga. So yeah,
God
I wonder if that's what he would say to him.
Damn. Another
they
thing,
had
real
that
quick,
going.
man. Video game news. Cause we getting towards the end here, man. Video game news. I can't wait for that GTA 6 to drop. I think that's gonna be the next best thing since sliced bread. I heard they trying to tax like $200 for like the deluxe type version. I think the regular one is how much?
100.
Regular version,
Regular
100.
I'm buying 200.
I'm buying 200 off rip.
We putting it on there. Grand Theft Auto, we putting it on there.
Man, we
pray
need
for
to see
times
how we
like
can
this.
get our music in there. So the developers and the music people,
We pray for
the
times
music
like this.
department, holler at us, man. You know what I'm saying? We got lots of different records and stuff that we can pitch to y'all. Another thing, man.
For college
Another
26.
thing. Oh, yeah, that college 26.
God.
NCAA football
Say.
26. That's about to be
And I
crazy.
straight whip ass in it. Whoever needs smoke, I'm available.
Give me your
Big Boy
PSN,
Fathom.
man.
It's
Give me
Big
your
Boy
PSN.
Fathom, PSN. Big Boy Fathom or Big Boy Fathom 23. Whatever you got to do to look for me. I'm on PSN. And I be playing WWE.
Mine's is J
too.
Cove 24. JCOLV 24.
He don't play no college football, though.
I do, but
Not
like trying to like compete online with everybody.
Yeah, see,
Nah,
he
you can
ain't-
like catch me like in an intimate vibe. Pause. Not
Yeah.
like that, but just like with me and the partner, or me and the kids, or me and you know what I'm saying. You come over to the crib, we can do it like that. But me trying to goddamn play little buddy from Nebraska in real
Basically,
time
he
and
be getting
shit.
his ass whooped on that.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, I'm
what
not
we
even
call
a
it.
football guy. I got it because of the
Shit, 2K
nostalgic
too. I
vibe.
be balling on you too. Tim
Nigga,
Duncan.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you do a little something on there, but don't act like I don't dish out the same type of vibes.
Duncan.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the tallies ain't just one
Check
sided.
out the stream, nigga. What the stream, nigga? They got the big boy
Why you
Fathom.
bringing
Buddy
up
don't
old-
sleep
why you bringing
gaming.
up old
Big
shit?
boy Fathom.
That's a fact,
nigga. Twitch. Nigga, go look at the
Nigga,
Twitch.
matter of fact, I need everybody to subscribe to my YouTube channel, man.
Yeah, hey.
J Cove
please.
24.
Please.
That's JCOLV.
Please do that. All the
24.
videos on there.
All our music, not even all of them, but at least 80% of our music videos
It's on there.
is on there.
Run
And
it
at
up.
least 99.97% of those videos was shot by us. You know what I'm saying? Edited by us. You know what I'm saying?
Running
And-
like FUBU.
You know what I'm saying? For us, by us. One last thing that I want to kind of talk on real quick, man, is the situation that the unfortunate situation that just happened in Memphis with Sauce Walker and Say So P. You know what I'm saying? We want to send our condolences out to Say So P
definitely.
and the family members of his, you know what I'm saying, that's grieving him and his past and the whole TSF family. You know, we send prayers out to y'all. You know, I also hate that people do everything for the clout so much that they tried to come up with a capping ass story that the people stood over Sauce and was before they was gonna end him, they noticed who he was and then they let him go. You know what I'm saying? We was hearing that narrative being ran with until we seen the footage. And that wasn't the case. So I hate that people like try to use all these different moments for clout type shit. I'm not saying Sauce did that because Sauce most definitely did not do that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't running with that narrative. And yeah, man, it's just so unfortunate that one, rappers keep losing their lives. Two, in their city, like their own city, their own hometown, man. And I just feel like need to stop the violence, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the world in general, but in the hip hop community, because this is supposed to be about entertainment. This is supposed to be about good vibes. It's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, like keeping people in good moods, motivating the kids and children to get out of the poverty and try to make a better life for themselves and their families. But it's like people just constantly keep killing each other off, you know what I'm saying, and just drilling. And like even the thing that happened with Lil Ronnie and his daughter that passed away, and that incident, like these type of things are very unfortunate, and most definitely is not a great thing for life, community, or nothing. Like we putting people in harm's way, innocent people and stuff in harm's way at that. And yeah, man, it's just that's a very unfortunate. Those are two unfortunate situations that has happened from or about or dealing with Texas artists. So I wanted to speak on that one time.
But you know though, and with this life, it's I think it's always crazy because every time we wake up in the morning, you know, we thank God that we're here, but we also look through the lenses of other people. You know, it's like we all watching each other through our own lenses, or through your own lenses rather. So you wake up in the morning, you know, you brush your teeth, wash your face, you know, you get ready for your day, take a shower, do your routine, whatever that may be, and you know, you looking at other people and you looking through your own window of life, and then you looking through on Instagram and this person that passed away from a shooting, and you kind of just looking through your own lens at it. And then, you know, when the news come at you and then, you know, you articulating it, it's like, well, damn, like, how did this happen and why did this happen? And it be so many different narratives on why these things happen that when we watching it through our lens, we like, well, like, damn, I could never understand that because I may not be living that type of life, you know. So, you know, I always want people to, you know, love the life they live and how everything is going for them, that they safe and they able to do the things that they do, you know. So, hey, R.I.P. to them people, man. That's something that needs to be said. And we always want to make sure we supporting everybody and supporting Texas. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess, you know, just to give a little, you know, a little pick-me-up. So, we went to Houston.
Oh, man.
Last week. It was like Wednesday. And then, you know.
Shout out to Trail Burgers real quick,
hey,
man.
wait,
because
yeah,
Trail Burgers, we finally tried it for the first time. And I ain't gonna cap.
It's
I honestly
fire.
give that bit like a 9. I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 10, man. That's a fact.
Trail Burgers fire.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm talking about Fire Burger. So we went, we had Trail Burger. Usually we go to Lotus all the time. Got to get fried lobster, got to get loud pack, all that. So, you know, we sitting there, we chilling. And then, you know, a young lady walks out the door. And then, you know, Cole looking at her. And then, you know, that boy gonna say, no, actually, no, let me take that back. Let me tell it the right way. Because remember, when you had got out to get your food, the kids had knocked on the window and had waved at you. And then when you see the mama walk to the car, you was like, yeah, she fine or whatever. And then you go tell the kids, that's your mama holding it back. Y'all the ones that want me in y'all life. Boy, let me tell you something, man. I cracked out laughing, man. Cracked up laughing like a motherfucker, boy. Because the way it just hit me, like, damn. Like, the kids really, like, wanted them in their life. Like, they was knocking on the window and shit.
Try to get my attention.
Try to get your attention. She walked out. You thought she was fine, so you was like, shit, you need to talk to your mama. Shit, y'all the one want me in y'all life. For real. It's player shit. You know what I'm saying? You knocked on there talking about you want me in your life. Yeah. You need to talk to your mama, real talk. And then, look, I'm going to say it. Lotus over there, who's that, Kirkland?
Kirkwood?
Man, they ain't put enough remix on my shit.
Hey,
But Trill Burger had the better
I ain't
meal
never
in
wasted
Houston.
no Lotus in my life, but I still got half my dish in the refrigerator now.
So Trill Burgers had the better experience.
That's a fact. That
Trill
go right.
Burger. I could have just ate 2 Trill Burgers.
That's a fact, but not to shit on Lotus, because Lotus is most definitely my favorite restaurant.
Stafford location.
But you got to go to the Stafford location. That's the best location. They ain't going to never slight you. They going to always give you flavor, drip, swag, remix, bit, whatever, man.
All right, y'all. So at this point, we're gonna wrap it up. You got any ending remarks you wanna?
Yeah, the ending remark that I got for y'all, man, is I want y'all to check out his new project. You know, Big Boy Phantom. I want y'all to check out his new project that he just dropped.
The
Revolution.
What did Prince say? You go against Prince and the revolutions.
You know what I'm saying? So that project, most definitely, because it does have some very good vibes on it. It got them, like he was trying to tell you, like the stories of being in perspective of a house nigga and just different revolutionary type of things. Another thing that I do want to talk about, most definitely, y'all go check out my new single again, Tudo, Divorce Court. Make sure y'all do that. And one more thing, bitch, we working, bitch, we in the booth, bitch. Next month, my boy got the goddamn April showers dropping, man. You know what I'm saying?
God, see?
You know
yeah, in the booth.
And then May coming around, I'm dropping.
We hear you again.
The State versus Tudo.
Oh, see, it's a game. This man, shit don't keep having not. And then we got Pod. Pod is happening all in between that shit. So we're gonna be out here talking about the projects, being able to explain them to you so y'all can know what's going on. So Pod is always happening. Pod is always breathing. We breathing in Pod, bro.
NIG.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know, speaking of yeah. See, look, I'm going off on a rant. But WWE, I watch wrestling. Any wrestling fans out there, send merch or send topics, whatever y'all want to hear. I'm on that wrestling. I can't believe John Cena is a bad guy. Man. Yeah, WWE. Hey, I can't believe John Cena a bad guy now. Crazy. You know, we obviously know that's crazy. John Cena been a good guy all his life. So yeah. Always, anybody want to hit up about wrestling, talk about wrestling, just hit me. I'm here.
Man, follow me on all social media at Cove24. That's COLV24. I think on TikTok, it's MDS2 though. That's MDS as in money don't sleep. The number 2, DOE.
Nigga, everything Big Boy Phantom like a ghost. St. Patrick.
With 2 eyes, though. Make sure you put two eyes on the
nigga,
big
like
boy.
A ghost St. Patrick, nigga. Phantom and ghost the same thing. Like a ghost St. Patrick, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, the St. Patricks, nigga.
That's a fact, man. But yeah, just make sure y'all keep checking us out, man. Cop some merch, you know what I'm saying? Hit us up for the money don't sleep merch. Yeah, man, pretty much.
Shit, that's part 2.
Vibes,
you know what I'm saying? That's part 2. Put hand claps, put music, all that right here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, man? We appreciate it though, man. Thanks for listening. We got more pod coming, more special guests coming.
Yeah, we got guests coming for sure.
More vibe coming. Shit. All that.
Okay. Money don't sleep, bitch. Tudo. Oh yeah, sponsorships. Any sponsors want to hit us up for sponsorships? Make sure y'all reach out at moneydon'tsleepbooking@gmail.com. That's moneydon'tsleepbooking@gmail.com.
All right, take us out, B-Dog.
Money don't sleep, Lil Tudo, man. Go ahead, check out my boy new project. Here go one of the records right here that's on there. You know what I'm saying? To put y'all in that mode, get y'all in that vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? Money don't sleep, Tudo. That's the co-host, Big Boy Phantom, and we about this bit. Beauty!
Switching through every lane. Riding in the Lincoln, then I lost that. But I'ma be back on top when I get that income tag. Give me the to you wrong, give me the green bang, 'cause I'm just like